Going over some stocks I own that have been absolutely crashing over the last month. Number one, and the biggest one here, Duolingo, down almost 50%. They had an earnings report where they illustrated how they're going to turn the dial a bit towards product improvement and user growth as opposed to revenue acceleration. They also had Q4 outlook show decelerating growth from growth in the 30% dial to the 20 to 25% range. So investors didn't like that. With that being said, I think, in my opinion, it's a bit overblown. They're still going to do about $8 of earnings per share. So now trading in the low 20s. So essentially a market multiple for a company that's been growing 30, 40, 50% for the last couple years. So I actually took the opportunity. I've been averaging down a bit, still down big, almost $5,000, 35%. But I increased my position from about 33 to 51 shares since the earnings report went out. Another couple stocks that have been performing not very strongly in this portfolio. One is Uber. Uber is one of my bigger positions here at about 21,000 US dollars currently. In the last month, down about 11%. I think that this one is still operationally doing very, very well, growing revenues, expanding margins, buying back shares now, investing in electric vehicle providers to kind of hedge a bit. And it's just going to be that narrative on if they become obsolete, if robotaxi networks like Tesla and Waymo go their own way and get enough demand themselves. I honestly think the future of EVs and just ride hailing in general will involve Uber in a major way, since they've kind of got all the supply or demand rather together, and all these new companies that want to utilize their electric vehicles will be somewhat reliant on that demand. So I think however it plays out, they're going to be a relevant player in it. Stock's still doing pretty well on the year, up 17%, but it has been dropping. So I've added a couple shares here. We'll definitely add more if it stays in the low 80s or even into the 70s. That would not be too bad. And then the last one here, Airbnb, in the last month here, down about 10%. This one's a bit of a smaller position, about 130 shares. And this is one here that I haven't really started adding more to it. I like Uber and Duolingo more at these ranges, but if it continues to go down, would like to add a couple shares here, maybe get from 130 to 150 shares. If you like this kind of content, be sure to subscribe to the channel, like this video for more.